Can you state your name, please?
So my name's Kevin Joyner.
Do you have a learning difference?
I do have a learning difference. Ever since I was born, I actually had a speech issue since I was 3, and all I could hear was the ocean. So I kept doing like ocean sounds and everything, and I was in speech class since I was 3 until I was in 6th grade, and I was extremely bullied for it. But upon that, I'm also diagnosed with like borderline ADHD, as well as extreme reading comprehension issues and math issues.
Can you tell me how you manage with this?
So I managed with this at my old high school. I was given tutors for math, as well as I was allowed to type all my papers, and I was given extra time for my assignments. So for an example, I had more time on a test than others in my class. I had more time to type a paper in class for a test than others.
Do you use any resources here on campus?
So I'm part of the Disability Center here at campus. So for tomorrow I will be taking a politics exam, and how people have usually for my class will have 50 minutes for the exam. I will have 2 hours because I have double time, and I'm allowed to type it and take that time in order to have it.
Do you have any advice for other people with learning differences?
I mean, my advice to others would be, you're born with this. I've struggled with this my whole life. Again, I was bullied extremely with it, and I think if you just try hard and try your hardest and know you're not different from everyone else, but even if you are different, no one's overrated, and you can get by it with this, and with the right people, you will succeed.
Are there any other issues you might want to bring up about this?
Well, one issue, again, I am part of the Disability Center here, and I feel like the word disability is very kind of offensive to people with resource issues like I do and my other friends, because we're not disabled, it's really hard to, someone's like, oh, you're part of the Disability Center, and we're not that, we have resource issues that we need to take care of, but I'm always very against the name Disability Center. I wish they would change it to something else like the Resource Center.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jill.
Do you have any learning disabilities?
I have dyslexia.
How would you describe dyslexia?
It's definitely different for everyone who has it, and it makes it harder to read and write. For me, it was more reading based, and I would see the words on the page moving around, and it just made it a lot harder to read.
How did you manage it?
I was diagnosed in 8th grade, and the people testing me told me that I had been coping with it for so long, I was kind of used to it, and it wasn't affecting me as much as it would have earlier on.
Do you use any resources on campus?
I use the extended test time for my finals, and I use the Writing Center for essays or other writing assignments that I was struggling with, and tutoring for the classes that just weren't as easy as others.
Do you have any advice for other people with learning disabilities that might be having the same struggles that you are?
Definitely take advantage of the resources. They are there to help, and they are very effective.
Thank you. Can you please state your name?
My name is Kevin McEwen.
Do you have a learning difference?
Yes, I do.
Can you tell me what it is?
Well, I can't give you the proper name. My learning difference went all the way back to 3rd grade, and for a while I wasn't able to properly read for a while since my eyes were going too fast while my mind was going too slow to some extent. So I practically was on a whole new reading level, way below everyone else's.
Can you tell me how you managed with this?
Well, over the years, I went to multiple tutors, multiple sessions with specialists, but I eventually overcame my difference and finally got to this average reading level as my peers.
Do you use any resources here on campus?
In high school, I used to go to a place called the Academic Resource Center. It was wonderful back then. And on campus, we have the Learning Disability Center. I go there talked to Chad, and I asked for audiobooks to help me with reading and notes to help me process the information better.
Do you have any advice for people who have learning differences?
Learning differences is not out of the blue. It's nothing we haven't experienced before. Hundreds of kids, hundreds of people itself just have learning differences. It isn't a disability, even though we have a center here called the learning disability. It's just something we all had to go through. And if you feel out of place or feel like you're stupid in any degree, don't feel it. Just use the resources you can and try to reach new heights you never thought you could.
Thank you.